Andy.Sachs here from Coldwell Banker and the Around Town team. Now, we've got a little bit of a different approach today for this, our first June video blog installment. I'm here with my friend Scott from Viral Marketing Real Estate. He's actually on the phone. You might not be able to hear him. You certainly can't see him. So I'll repeat the questions, but he raised a couple good points in a conversation we had the other day that I thought would be valid for me to share with you out in the blog world. So Scott, without further ado, if you want to fire away a couple questions, we'll get started.
Absolutely, Andy. So, Andy, a question that keeps coming up is, what are some things that sellers can do to prepare their home to be put on the market?
So what Scott just asked was, what are some things that sellers can do to prepare their home before going on the market? Now, it's a great question, Scott. It's something you and I have talked about several times, and it really depends upon what the seller's needs are going in. So we've got some clients who have a tremendous decorating sense, and it really applies to today's buyer. And we have other people who have been in homes for 30 years, have amassed a tremendous amount of stuff and clutter, pictures all over the walls, and we really have to take that and tone that down a bit. Now, our team, as you know, brings in a professional stager to help us out with that, because I think I'm a pretty good marketer, but I'm certainly not a home decorator. And oftentimes what we'll do is we'll take pictures off the wall, we'll thin the shelves out, we'll have people pack and box things up, potentially move things to storage. But it really depends upon the needs of that individual client. Now, a lot of my colleagues will say completely take down all the pictures on the wall. I don't prescribe to that. A lot of the homes in our market are going to be family homes, and I want families to be able to see their pictures on the wall. So we won't cover the wall with pictures, but we'll certainly thin it out a little bit and make sure the space feels open and bright.
Excellent. So, Andy, should a seller repair their home or get an inspection pre-listing?
All right, so along the same lines as getting your home ready to sell, Scott asked us, if you didn't hear him, should a homeowner pre-listing get an inspection before it hits the market? And again, that's going to depend upon the home. A newer home just might not need that. Something you can tell has been super well cared for. But a lot of homes, just from living in them, things happen that you might not be aware of. So a pre-inspection for $400 or $500 might be a great investment insurance policy to head off any issues that might pop up and scare a potential buyer. More times than not, a buyer finds something in an inspection, they get scared, they think it's going to cost them more than it really is to repair it. So why not head that off at the pass right at the beginning before listing the property? So yeah, I think it's a great idea for a lot of our sellers out there, Scott.